Welcome, CNG 124 Online. Had a few questions this weekend. We'll address those first. Uh, Cisco NetAcad, a networking academy program. We're a Cisco Academy online. With that, we're required to do things by their rules, which is take one quiz and one assignment, which is the exam for Chapter 9. Um, when you take those, I see those in NetAcad itself, and the score of what you get does not transfer over to D2L. Basically, you're telling me I go in there and check that if you have a score, um, you're eligible to take the finals. So if we go to quizzes here, please click any quiz and take it. For the assignment, which leads to click the assignments and it leads to Chapter 9 exam and take the exam. It doesn't matter your score on these because they don't go back to D2L. But if you do not take these, um, if you do not take these, you're not eligible for the final, the skills final and the final exam. So that's 30% of your grade on the line there if you fail to do something that doesn't even count against you. So to make sure to get those in and get that taken care of. If you missed a test this semester, make sure you have the Kaplan 180-day access for CompTIA N10 007 Network Plus exam. Um, if we go down here, your tests are 15% of your grade. There's 4 tests. If you missed one, let's see, 15, they're almost 4%. Um, so 4% of your grade per test. You know, even if you didn't get a perfect score, this is a way to get a perfect score simply by passing the exam and showing me that you have a score of 70 or better. This can be done through selfies, videos. Students have, I've logged into Twitch and watched students take them. Any way you can prove that you got a 70 or better, that's a way to improve your test scores and improve that quiz score. Um, let's see, as we're entering the last few weeks of the semester, take into account that, you know, go back and do any outstanding project. In all my classes that you have with me, you have the ability to go back and improve your scores. If you missed a discussion, go back and do it. If you didn't turn in a lab project, go back and do it. I understand that being a student, sometimes life happens. I myself am closing in on my master's degree. I have one class left, and there are times when I say, "Hey, look, I need an extension on this project," or this project I just didn't even see it, and here hopefully I can turn it in for some points. Um, so I do the same. I return that to you guys by saying, you know what, um, there's some soft due dates, but make sure you get these in before the class ends. This class ends December the 10th, which is Tuesday. Um, Technically, week 15 will end Sunday, so we have a few extra days to work with. So if you have any outstanding assignments, turn them in. Get that grade that you want as you leave this course. And I believe that's it. This week we cover some more VLSM. Um, yeah, VLSM 3. We look at the application layer. It's important to know that the application layer is not, it's the data that feeds the application layer, the Word document we're looking at, the PDF document. It's not a real piece of software. It's just um, the data that's presented in this software. And when you look at the OSI model and the TCP/IP model, realize that those are only theoretical concepts. Those are just ways for us to visualize the way that traffic travels through the system. The skills review, guess what? Um, this is exactly what the final will look like. If hopefully it loads quicker. This is exactly what the skills final will be based off. So if you start to master this, turn it in once, and then go back, edit the document, change the IPs, maybe change the usable nodes, and take a look at it from that point. Okay, that didn't load, but that's the skills review. The final. As we go into week 15, will be just the final exam. That's just a test that we take here in D2L. Skills final is 2 parts. So make sure you study that Part A and Part B. Part B is only available after you submitted Part A. There is a time limit, 1 hour per test. So make sure when you access these that you have exactly 1 hour to do these. That's I had students run into that problem. They turn it in 3 hours later, can't accept it. It's past that. So make sure that you're looking at these and say, okay, do I have 1 hour to do Part A? Do I have 1 hour to do Part B? Definitely sit down and give yourself that time. I would say do them in a 2-hour block just so it's fresh in your head. Say, okay, do I have 2 hours to do this final? That's it. We're pretty close to done. We have next week. Then we go on Thanksgiving break, and then we come back for our last week here. If you have any questions, reach out to me. A few of you asked if I'm on campus. I'm not on campus. I'm online. I can reach out through a video conference call. I've been looking for the cord to my Surface Pro. I can't find it. I do have a desktop camera somewhere, so we can kind of meet, help you through your homework, help you prepare for the final. If you have any questions about what else is there? I think that's it. But if you have any other questions, let me know. I'll kind of point you in the right direction to get you started. This one says CNG 120, but we're CNG 124. Reach out if you have any questions. Start preparing for the end, rehearsing over Thanksgiving break. Make sure you pick up VLSM. Probably do that skills review. This is something definitely that if you don't use it, you definitely get rusty at it.